Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I am back in Pet Simulator 99 and I'm going to be going over every single ultimate in the game and ranking them on how good they are and which ones are the most useful. Also depending on what you want to do, because some of them do different things than other ones. So hopefully you do enjoy this video. If you do, like and subscribe. Let me know in the comment section if this helped you. But I will be using this tier list right here that I have created. If you want to use this for yourself, a link to it will be in the description. But let me go ahead and hop straight into this. So I'm going to just start with the first one. As you can see, I have the rankings on God tier, amazing, good, meh, bad, and shouldn't exist. So I'll be ranking these on not only what they do, also their price a little bit, because price does matter. If these are really overpriced for some reason and they're not that good, then obviously that will play a role. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop straight into this. So starting with the Tornado. So Tornado it's one of the fairly cheaper ones, I'm pretty sure. So the Tornado it's around like 1.7 million, I think. Let me go ahead and check real quick. So the Tornado Ultimate is worth 6.2 million, and honestly this is actually one of my favorite ultimates to use, especially because of how cheap it is. Because basically, if you don't know, this was really good for certain updates, because what this does is it basically deals a lot of damage wherever the tornado goes. And while yes, it's not the entire zone, the tornado basically covers all the zone, even though it's not there for that long. If you have something like, if you're using this on a boss chest, for example, this was really good in the Prison World Part 2 update, because basically if you used it with a tornado, it would do a lot of damage to the boss chest and destroy it really fast. So for that reason, I'm going to put in good, because besides using it on boss chests, it's not too good. However, it is still really cheap, and I think it's pretty good. As you can see, I also have it max level because, yeah, I enjoy using it, and I've used it quite a bit. Anyways, up next, we have the Tsunami Ultimate. Now, the Tsunami Ultimate, honestly, it's also fairly good. It is worth more. It's better than the Tornado, and obviously that makes it worth more than the Tornado. The Tsunami Ultimate is worth 30.6 million gems, and I honestly am a really big fan of this ultimate too, because honestly it deals a lot of damage to the entire zone at once. It's a wave that goes across the entire zone, and I think it is pretty good. Obviously there is some ultimates that do more damage. However, it's 30 million gems, which is a little expensive. However, compared to, like, for example, the Hidden Treasure, that's 1.2 billion, or the Black Hole, it's not that much, and honestly I'm a pretty big fan of it. Now, you might not agree with this, and which is, by the way, that's why you can make your own if you want, but I'm going to put this in amazing, because I've used this quite a bit. Do I have it? I might not have it max level. Oh yeah, it's not it's at level 83, so yeah, I don't have it max level, but I have used it a decent amount, and honestly, I think it is pretty good, especially for the price. I would probably also have it max level if it wasn't for the fact that I enjoy the one I'm using right now a little too much to worry about maxing out ultimates that I'm no longer going to use. Anyways, up next, we have the TNT Shower Ultimate. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. So this is the second cheapest ultimate in the game, I'm pretty sure, worth 913,000 gems when I'm recording this. Now, I have also used this one quite a bit. I have it level 97, so almost 99. And honestly, I think it is really good for the fact of how cheap it is. However, this is definitely not one of I don't think I'm going to rate this one that high, because honestly, it's just not really that good. The TNT, it basically spawns the same TNT. It spawns the same TNT as if you were to just put down TNT crates like this. And not gonna lie, they don't do a ton of damage sometimes, so I'm probably going to put this one in trash, or bad, because honestly it's just not that good. I mean, yes, it is cheap, but it's cheap for that one's one of those ones where it's cheap for a reason. Not only is it really easy to get, but it's just not very that good, and I'd rather you spend some gems on some other ones. Now, up next is the one I'm actually using right now, the Chest Spell Ultimate. And I'm not gonna lie, this one is actually pretty good. So basically, what the Chest Spell Ultimate does is it spawns 3 chests around you when you use it. So if you use an Outclaw, this is really good, but this is good for a couple reasons. So for the first one, it is actually really good for ranking up. If you're a little bit ranks behind, as you may know, there's that chest where you have to break or there's the quest where you have to break like 5 mini chests. Now, that is a really good one for that, because as long as it's the same leveling up as every other ultimate, so just level it up, and once you level it up, you'll be able to use it, and that's a free 3 chests right there. It is also really good if you want drops, because obviously the chest spells do drop drops, so it is really good for that case. Also, definitely, if you're wanting drops and you don't have the hidden treasure, this is definitely your second best option to choose, and for that reason, I'm going to be putting this in God tier. Personally, I really like this unit. Now, yes, it is a little more on the expensive side, but I think it is worth its price. It's at 188 million, which is expensive, but I think it's better, more good of a deal than like spending 1.3 billion gems on a hidden treasure or 600 million on a black hole. Now, up next is actually the Black Hole Ultimate. So, the Black Hole Ultimate, this was actually the first, I'm pretty sure it was the first exclusive Ultimate to come to the game. It looks like they didn't keep that up for too long. There's only 3, but yeah, so here's the first, this was the first one. It's currently sitting at 600 million gems. However, I do not think it is very good. I think the only reason it's that high is because it costed Robux to get, and the only way to get it, I'm pretty sure you could not get, correct me if I'm wrong in the comment sections if you could get this in the Forever Pack, but I'm pretty sure you could only get it from buying it. But even if you could get it in the Forever Pack, basically, I don't know, it's just not really that worth it. I mean, it does the same thing as the majority of the other ultimates in the game. All it does is so basically it sucks up the breakables around it, and I have used it, by the way. I know I don't have it on I've never used it on this account, but I've talked to other people who have that do use it all the time. And so basically, yeah, it just sucks up the breakables, and it is fairly good. However, 600 million gems good? I don't think so. I think there's a ton of better stuff you could be spending your gems on. I feel like that's like a last minute, like if you have a ton, if you're the richest, super rich, and maybe you want this ultimate, then maybe it's a good deal. But not gonna lie, I just don't think it's worth 600 million gems, so I'm going to be putting this in meh, because it's good, but 600, I'll put, maybe good, because like I said, it does break the breakables really good. It's one of the best ones for, you know what, it's one of the best ones for breaking breakables, so I'll put it in good, but like I said, I don't think it's that good. Anyways, though, up next, we have the UFO Ultimate. So this is, I'm pretty sure this is the newest Ultimate that has actually been added to the game. If I go ahead and check, I have 2 of these. Now, I haven't used these that much, but basically, it spawns a UFO in the zone you're breaking in, and it basically just goes back and forth throughout the zone, or in like, you know, patterns. Basically, just doing damage to the breakables. Now, this one is okay, but I don't think it's too good. I'm not gonna lie. It is another exclusive one, but it's actually the cheapest exclusive. It's only 15 million gems, and for an exclusive, that's not that much. I don't think it's that good, because, yeah, it's just another damage one. I'm gonna be putting this one in meh. I mean, I think it might even be a bad, because it's 15 million gems, and the only way you could get it was with Robux. So, I know you could get it for the Forever Pack, but that's still Robux. So, I don't know. I feel like, yeah, that's just not even, like, I think I'm going to leave it in meh for now. Now, up next, we have the Lightning Storm Ultimate. Now, I'm not going to lie, this Ultimate, I do actually know the least amount out of every single Ultimate. So, my knowledge is not as strong on this one as it is with the other ones. However, basically, this just spawns like it's like a little storm above, and the lightning zaps breakables, and it is okay. However, it's not that good. I think this might even be worse than the TNT Ultimate. So I think I'm gonna put it in bad. Maybe even shouldn't exist. I'm not a big fan of this Ultimate. I'm not gonna lie. Up next, we have the Ground Pound Ultimate. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. This is the ultimate that every single person got for free once they reached, yeah, the Ground Pound, once they reached the ability to, like, equipped ultimates. So, personally, I love that it's the first ultimate. You should give it some respect for that being the first ultimate. Every ultimate, and no matter what level you are at the game, how good you are, at least you got that ultimate. So, I do like that. However, the ultimate itself is terrible. But you know what? Because of the reason it is in the, you know what? Just because of the reason that everyone gets it and it is access to everybody without paying, I'll put it in meh. But it's probably a bad or maybe even a shouldn't exist. Up next, we have the most expensive ultimate in the game, the Hidden Treasure Ultimate. Now, this ultimate is worth 1.32, actually went up 1.32 billion gems, and honestly, This is another one of those ultimates that I do not think is good at all. Basically, I mean, no, actually, no, it is good. It is good. I don't know what I was saying right there. This ultimate is good. However, I don't think it's that good for the gems it costs. So basically, this ultimate costs 1.3 billion gems, like I said. It is the best ultimate for getting treasure without a doubt. Don't get me wrong on that. If you want more drops, then this ultimate will give you the most drops out of every ultimate. However, is it worth 1.3 billion? I don't know. It's kind of like the chest breakers. They're worth 1.9 billion. Is it worth 1.9 billion? I don't know, but I think if this wasn't an exclusive enchant, it would be a little less. However, I still do think it is very, very good, and I will be placing it in God tier because it is definitely my second favorite ultimate in the game. In case you couldn't tell, I do like the ones that do drops the best out of every ultimate. Next up, we have the Kraken or the Nightmare Ultimate. I think it's called the Nightmare Ultimate. So this ultimate is also fairly cheap. I mean, it's a little more expensive. It's 50 million gems. So this ultimate basically spawns what looks like a Kraken above the zone, and then it basically just like shoots at breakables. I'm pretty sure, like shoots a little laser. So it is also fairly good. Don't get me wrong. It's definitely one of the better ones for breaking. However, I'm probably still just going to put this one in good. I think it is good, but I don't think it is. The problem is a lot of these ultimates share one thing in common. They're just either retextures or the same thing, just a little bit better or worse, that do damage. They all just do straight up damage and not really anything special. But this last one, actually, I am a pretty big fan of this last one. So this last one is the Pet Surge. I'm just going to put this in amazing. Let me speak. So basically, Pet Surge is the cheapest ultimate in the game. It's only 27,000 gems. And honestly, this is I really do like this ultimate. Basically, this ultimate, not only does it boost your pet's damage, it makes them super fast, which is really good for doing damage and getting more drops, because the faster and more damage your pets do, the more breakables they break, the faster they get to breakables, which means the more drops you get, all that. Now, yes, it's not for a long time. However, I do think this ultimate is better than a lot of ultimates in the game. Now, obviously, it doesn't do as much damage as like every other ultimate. However, it's doing it to all your pets, and it's making them faster. And it's also insanely cheap because of how easy it is to get from drops. Like, I have 174 just from drops, and I sold all mine, or I gave all mine away that I got from like a month ago. So, honestly, that's why I'm putting that one in amazing, because I do really like it. I think it is very good, but that is my tier list right there. Let me know in the comment sections if you guys think you would change anything. Also, make sure to join my Discord server. I am doing a huge pet giveaway in there every single day, trying to at least. So, yeah, join that if you want some huges. Maybe I'll start giving away some ultimates too. I don't really got any good ultimates, but that is all for today. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, like and subscribe. If you want to see me do this with something else, comment down below what, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have an amazing rest of your day, everybody. Goodbye.